back, everyone, to Showbiz India. And today it is indeed my pleasure to welcome Harman Baweja as our celebrity profile guest today on Showbiz India. It's great to see you.
It is great to see you indeed.
And we are on the rooftop here in West Hollywood. Now, I know you've never done an interview like this, right?
Right, definitely not. No.
And you had a bunch of guns and gals.
Yeah.
On your vacation, you're working.
Well, so let's look at it this way. If you've got a bunch of girls and you've got a bunch of guns, and if that's work, I love my work.
Very well said. And you're no stranger to LA. You've lived here, you've studied here. You were just showing me.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's strange. From where we are, just a block down this way, and on the left-hand side is an institute called Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute. And I was there for almost 2 years. So
And you like our LA?
I love, well, if you say it's yours, yeah, I love it more, but I love LA for sure.
Oh, that's so kind. So tell me, of course, we know about your family and you. You've done a couple of films, and your family is a film fraternity family. So was this a natural progression? Yes, you're going to do films?
Well, actually, not really. I think it's how your subconscious mind kind of keeps taking it in. Mama has always been a producer. Dad's obviously been a director. So all your so to speak dinner table conversations were all around movies. But when I was 16, 17, I actually went to Switzerland to do hotel management for a year. And then I dropped out, came back, and I told Dad that I think I want to pursue movies. Then I came here, did theatre, did film school at UCLA, and yeah, back to Bombay.
So what was that, perhaps that turning point that made you decide from hotel management you're going to do movies?
Wow, I'd have to say when I had to learn probably the 130 odd different glasses in which you can serve, alcohol or cocktails or soft drinks in. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I think it's I enjoyed my hotel management stint. I won't deny it was great. I have some great friends from there, but I don't think I was cut out for that.
Tell me about your launchpad now. What made you decide to choose that film?
Well, Love Story 2050, I would say, was a collective decision. Obviously it was a home production. Dad directed it, so Dad is involved, Mom's involved, I'm involved, and we had 3-4 different scripts to kind of choose from. And we chose this one because it was cutting edge, and Dad always wanted to do something which, something which kind of dwelled into graphics, into special effects, into CGI. So I guess that, along with the script, so we thought it made for a good launchpad. It only snowballed into becoming a bigger film as days passed.
And now here you are in Hollywood, and you had a wonderful launching, however.
Yes.
So that was beautiful.
Yes, of course. I mean, no regrets at all. Everything can't hit the bullseye. Let's look at it this way, right? So you got to keep throwing your darts, and as long as you're throwing your darts, as long as they're somewhere hitting the board, it's all good.
How disappointed were you that the film didn't become the super hit that I'm sure everyone wants?
That's true. Let's look at it this way. Right after the film, of course, I was very, very disappointed, very disheartened, and you get into this whole thing like, I don't know, maybe people just didn't understand my film. There are the common emotions you go through. But now that it's been about 2.5 years, I guess there were things in the film which weren't right. It probably got more hype than it should have. Maybe the story didn't work out for people. Maybe the character didn't kind of sustain. So of course there are always reasons why a film does well and why it doesn't do well. Unfortunately, in most cases, you always find the reasons after the release.
Right.
So yeah, there's no complaint. You only learn from your mistakes. It's really early in my life, so in a way, I look at it positively that it's a learning experience right up front.
What is your reaction when everyone draws comparisons between you and Hrithik Roshan in terms of dancing, looks?
Well, there's nothing that I can do about it. Let's look at it. The way I look is the way I look. That's the way I was born. So yeah. And as far as dancing is concerned, I really think it's probably more because of the physical similarity that one finds similarities in the dancing. But yeah, I think it's only a matter of time. Hopefully, and then you sort of start etching yourself out separately.
Now, you were talking about your childhood and how you weren't really in the film scene.
Yeah.
But growing up, do you feel like you had any inspirations in terms of as an actor that you look up to?
Yeah, you see, partly because I was trained here, so of course a lot of influence of Strasberg actors, be it Marlon Brando, be it Al Pacino, and be it Robert De Niro, and so to speak, Paul Newman, etc. But back home, Amitabh Bachchan. For everyone, I think him, and then probably Shah Rukh, I would say. Yeah, these are two actors I probably have to say I've probably been most influenced by. Yeah.
So tell me currently and now about your upcoming projects.
Right, the next one out there should be a film called It's My Life. It's directed by Anis Bazmi, produced by Boni Kapoor. There's Jinilia opposite me. There's Nana Patekar ji in the film, and it's a as somebody put it for me, it's my first full-blooded commercial film. Right? It's got no experimentation. It's out and out Bollywood. It's full romantic comedy, drama, music, dance, and masti and all that. So yeah, no experiments, no science fiction, no sport film, no 12 different roles. So yeah, it's playing it safe.
Yeah. And when is it about to release?
I think September-ish, around towards the end of the year. So let's kind of give it a blanket.
So tell me about the award shows. There's so many different ones, and IFA travels around the world. What is your opinion?
About IFA, I love it. I just love IFA. I love the way it's organized every year. I love the way it's growing every year. I love the way it kind of takes our industry, the Indian film fraternity, to different parts of the globe and kind of gives it more weightage, gives it more respect. And also it kind of gives a chance to a lot of Indians living overseas in different parts of the world to actually get a chance to interact, to come for the award show, to, sort of feel the industry from a closer perspective, and it's not just Bollywood and Bombay. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think award shows are fun, If you get an award, it's even more fun. Elsewhere, it's fun anyway, so yeah.
And you performed there as well, right?
I performed there 2 years back, so yeah. Just need a couple of more hit songs in my career and then maybe perform again.
What was that like, performing for a live audience?
It was very scary. It was really, I mean, honestly, I get scared even right before coming into this interview, I'm scared. I'm always scared facing the camera for some strange reason. I wouldn't say scared. It's more nerve-wracking, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but it's, there's more pressure if you like I love dancing, right? So I kind of put more effort than I should be putting, and then that just makes it more nerve-wracking for you because you're like, I have to kill it, and that just makes it more tough. Yeah.
Well, good for you, and we wish you lots of fun on your vacation, and thank you for taking the time out.
Oh, pleasure's mine.